Okay, let's continue. Okay, any question? No question, right? We have discussed from our first query. This is the first query, and there are three types of response. If the response is this will be the second query, and if the response is this, we can solve it just in three queries. We have discussed it. And for this and this, the worst case is 19. It can be less, but the worst case is 19. Okay. Then let's discuss to this case. And okay, TJ said that okay, we can assume the first one is toxic because it is the worst case, right? Wait. Do you mean first bacteria or zeroth bacteria? Which one is the worst case? If zeroth bacteria, we didn't know anything. We still need to find this bacteria. But if we know that one is toxic, so we can conclude that zero is regular. So we just need to find from 2 to 999. Is it correct? So which one is the worst case? Okay, I mean, okay, for this case, of course, 0. For this case, the worst case is 0 first, right? Yes, they are more equivalent. So, okay, just think about this case and this case will be easier, right? This case will be less than this. Okay, that's right. So let's just solve the case when 0 is toxic. Okay, now we know 0 is toxic in just one query. And we still need to find the type of 999 bacteria. If we can know 5 species in one query, then we just need 20 queries, right? And we need the first query to make sure that 0 is toxic and 20 queries to find the others. So the worst case is 21 queries, right? Okay. If we use our previous idea, wait, T A and then P P P T C C C C C and so on, then it can only found 31 species per query. Okay, but actually we can improve this. What about asking like this? Instead of triple B, we just need double B. And instead of 5 times of C, we just need 3 times of C. Okay, can we? Yes, of course we can, but it will be more complicated. Okay, let's check here. Again, we will think about the difference array between its iteration, and let's see the contribution value. Yes, the contribution value for this is just 1. For this is 2, right? For this is 2, 1. For this is 2, 2. And then 2, 2, 1. And then 2, 2, 2. And then 2, 2, 2, 1, and so on. Okay, yes. All right. So at first, just check the parity, just like the previous one. If it is odd, okay, then this is regular. If it is even, for example, so it means it is toxic. So for odd ones, we can directly know it by checking the parity, right? You got it? Okay. What about the even one? Remember, we already know the type of this. Okay. And then what should we do next? So because we already know this, so we know the contribution of this, whether it exists or not. So we just need to check. Actually, we just need to check the difference of the difference. So for example, this is the array of iteration. And then we have a difference array. And then we find the difference of difference. Do you know what I mean? From this different array, again, we want to make a different array from this. So from that difference array, we know that the difference array here is just 1. Sorry, it is just 1. And for this, it is 0. Sorry, 2. And for this, it is 1, 1, right? For this, it is just 2 here. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Do you see the pattern? Okay. Then, since we already know for the types of this species, we just need to check whether there is another 2 difference or not. There is another 2, it means it is regular. If there is no, so it is toxic. Okay. So it means we can easily know the species of its, the type of its species, right? You got it? Okay. Okay, wait, sorry. Sorry. Okay, sorry, there is an urgent thing. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so how many species we can do at once for this? 44. Okay, good. But still, it cannot make it 550, right? Okay, so how to improve it again? 43. Let's check 43. Okay. Wait, divide by 2. Okay, good. Plus 45. 44, I think. Okay, yes, I think 43. And then what's next? Okay, yes. We need the toxic bacteria in between. Okay. So how to improve it? We can check in editorial. Okay, so this is 44 queries and this is 35. Okay, then we can improve it by querying like this. Okay. Okay. So we add the divide by 2 here before t. And then, okay, there is 1, 2, 3, and so on. And then the last one, we need b divided by 2 plus 1. Okay, you got it? Okay, what else? Okay, yes. So we don't need to t in the corner or in the edge. So Okay, so how to know the contribution? Okay, the contribution for this is 1 1 1 1 1 until p divided by 2, right? And for this it is p divided by 2 plus 1. Okay, so what is p? Wait, we can make p is equal to 44. If p is equal to 44, so okay, we can query 44 groups, right? So it means there are 42 groups here. Wait, so we need to add some bacteria 1 2 3 until 42. What do you think? Yes, yes, that's right. So after knowing the type of this, and we decrease this contribution, so we can easily know the middle one. But the number of uh, bacteria needed is only this plus, wait, 22 maybe, and 23. Is it correct? And we need another 43. Okay, what is the result? 42 times 43 divided by 2 plus 22 plus 23 plus 43. Yes, I think it is the maximum one. We cannot make it more than that, since it will be more than 1000. Okay. But still, we only can make it 44. We need more optimization. Okay. We can put what? A1, A1, A1. Okay, I see. Okay, so for example, for 1, we will do this. For 2, we will do this. Sorry, 2. For 3, we can do this, for example. And then, for example, for 4, we can do this. And sometimes we can do this as well. Right? Do you know what I mean? Okay. Actually, if the case is like this, then the contribution is only 1 like this. But if we do this, it will reduce the contribution become, I think it is just same with this. Okay. And it will reduce by 2. And what else? If like this, the contribution is 2 and 1. 2 and then 1. And then for wait, what if we do this? It subtract by 4, right? And for this, it subtract by 3. We can differentiate them, right? What else? I think let me show you a table. About TR, the contribution is 1. Do you know how I calculate the contribution? 2 and then 1. And then there is a case as well. 2 to 2 to 1. And then TR. Yes, yes, actually, we need another T in the end. But actually, for example, there is a group like this, and the next group is like this. So actually, the next T is covered by the next group, right? Do you know what I mean? Okay. So that's why I am not writing the last T. For this, it is only 2. So this one is better. What about this? This 3. We want to make it 4. TRR. If you want to make it 3 and then 1, TRR, right? You want to make 3 and then 2, T, wait, it is impossible, right? Okay, actually we can, sorry. Is it correct? 3 and then 2, okay. This 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if you want to make it 3 and then 3, is it possible? T R. I think this one is impossible. TRR. But if we do this, it is actually 4, 2, right? And for when it's like this. Okay, so we cannot make 3, 3. What else? Do you see the pattern? We can do greedy. Uh, just choose the shortest one, right? I mean, just choose some shortest of them. So how many maximum lengths of this? Wait, okay. We can fit 49 string. Okay. We need 50 groups, right? So, okay. There are some configuration of this. For example, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, and so on. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, and so on. And if it begin with 3, the next can be 1 or 2. Actually, we can make it like this. 3, 3. Wait, I think not 3. Maybe 4. 4, 3 is possible. Like this, right? 4 and then 3. 4 and then 4 is also possible. But I haven't got the pattern. For this, just R, 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 R. And this is R, 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 I, R. What else? For this, anyone got the pattern? So we can calculate it easily. Or let me show you the editorial again. previous idea is like this. And then okay, we can repeat AI. Okay. Okay. Then in the end, if we use this idea, we can only fit 49 species. But using this optimization, okay, which one? Using this optimization, we will put two groups in the end. We can make it okay. We will use 48 string instead, and then we put another two in the edge. And finally we can cut 50. And if we cut 50, then for the first case, the number of query is 21. In the second case, it is only around 19, right? Around 19. Or if we make it 50 as well, it is only 13. Yes, it will be better. 19 is if we use the idea for this one, I think. No, not this one. Even this one. This one is 19 and it is enough. If you use the best solution, it will be smaller. Okay, any question? Okay, okay. But I still have no idea how to make it simple. What about the accepted solution? Is it simple or complicated? It's I think complicated. How many point we got if we only come to this queries? Wait, which one? this one, I think. 26 queries, but actually we can improve it into 1, right? So 1 plus this, only 24. Okay. If we stop at this idea, it can only 24 queries. Okay, yes. This one, 24 queries. How many points? So I think 19 times square root of 21 per 24. Okay, yes, more than 91. Maybe this username got 91 using that idea. Wait, 24. 21 divided by 24. Let's check. But wait, actually, okay, added by 10, sorry. 10 plus this. Okay, 94. If someone got 91, maybe... Okay, he used 26 queries. Okay. Any question about this problem? Okay, I think that's all for today. Thank you very much for the discussion. So which one is easier between toxic gene 1 and toxic gene 2? Both of them are complicated, I think. Okay, because you have accepted in the first one, right? Not for the second one. Okay, but I agree with you. Okay, okay, thank you very much for our discussion. That's all for today. Let's close our meeting with praying. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Allah Hafiz. Okay, I will come to Pakistan in 22, I think. 22 January. So the coming Thursday, inshallah.